Junior Lorentz Golf Center. We wanted to take the time today to celebrate some people that are very special to us, but I wanted to thank a couple people first. First, I want to thank Dr. Bill Goad and Dr. John DeSteiger, both our administrators here at the school, the president and our CFO. They had the wherewithal to let us pursue this dream once we kind of presented that to them, and we kind of exhausted all of our options on campus, trying to build different places, including the president's house and different metal buildings in different places. And when we approached Dr. Goad about doing it in here, he kind of looked at me and rolled his eyes and said, "Don't you understand that it's full of windows?" And we said, "Yes, we understand that, and it hasn't been a problem." But so their wisdom and their vision, in that sense, I'm very much appreciative for. I also want to thank Kerry Fowling, who ran the project for us, and he couldn't be here today either. But he did an excellent job of running all the subs and doing all the things and coming in under budget and all the things that we asked him to do. And so I'm very, very thankful for Kerry, and many of you know him. I also want to thank the man to my left, who many of you know is my father. But really, the truth be told, I had asked Junior in 2014, he and I had sat down and I had kind of shared my vision with him about what I wanted to do, and about a year and a half passed and I had nothing. And I had somebody that was willing to help us, and I didn't have a direction to go. And my dad was sitting in a compliance meeting with Mike Ferris and actually posed the question, is there anywhere on campus that has some space that isn't being used? And so Mike said, why don't you go check out Enterprise Square? And so my dad came to me and said, hey, Mike said this, have you thought about this? And there was nothing here. Obviously, we walked in these fire doors that were here, and we walked in, and it literally floored us. What the vision could be in this room, putting green in an octagon, spaces that were already cut out that looked like they were for simulators. So we were actually floored in that sense. And so having the opportunity to pursue a dream like that was unbelievable. And I wasn't at the genesis of that original conversation. That was my dad, and he pushed me the whole time to make this happen and to further all the things that have gone on with this facility. So he's been a big influence and a major part of that, and I want to acknowledge that. It's a special opportunity when you meet somebody that shares your vision of what you want. Our vision of what we wanted for our program, both a place for our student athletes to call home on campus, a place for our student athletes to practice and get better, and a place really for them to form and become a team. And that is what this facility has been. And every step of the way, Cynthia and Junior supported us and saw that vision. And I can't tell you how appreciative I am. I don't want to get emotional, but I can't tell you how appreciative I am of their support of our vision for this center and what it means to us on a daily basis. And so I think that not only does it mean, and I want them to understand, not only does it mean that we're practicing and getting better, but it's really a community outreach for us. We're spending time in this facility. We're going to have junior clinics in this facility where we reach out to underprivileged kids. We are going to, as today, we're going to have lessons and lunch with our faculty and staff, and we're putting our kids in a position to give back to the community. And so I want Cynthia and Junior to know how important that is to us, how important it is for us to give back, and how important it is that they have provided us the opportunity to do that on our campus. So we are so very appreciative of that. At this time, we want to say a dedicatory prayer for the facility, and we're going to gather around Cynthia and Junior and do that. My dad's going to do that for us.
Before you cut, if you all look at me and smile. Okay, y'all look right.
Yeah, just